9:10 on a Sunday. Hey up. We're usually at farm, aren't we? Just taking our Sid for a walk. So we're going around block here. Oh, hang on, my wife's tapping on window. Up the second window on. What we're doing in Sheffield then, let me turn this round. Morning. What we're doing in Sheffield? Why aren't we up in North Yorkshire Dales? Well, nearly 2 weeks since we were contacted by someone through our social media. I'm not going to mention names because I don't think it's fair to publicise things without people's permission. So, what's it all about? Well, we were invited up to Peak District to go and meet someone, a family who we've never met them before, but just watching him look. He'll spend all day sniffing. This is all he does. He's like a sniffer dog. I think he used to be a drugs dog, this one. That's why he's so at home on Woodthorpe. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah, we're going to go and meet a family. We were invited to have a run up. They wanted us to stay for a weekend, but we never get that chance or opportunity. Look here, look. Funeral home. That's how you imagine a funeral home to look in it. Not a dingy little thing. Dingy little premises, mucky, scruffy looking. Should be like that, pristine. Anyway, yeah, we're going to meet this family and have a chat to them. We spent a week up at farm and I've really loved it. I really have loved it. Didn't want to come back, but we were contacted on Friday to say, do you fancy coming over and spending a night or two? We can't do that because obviously we've got work commitments and everything. We've been off for a week, so we're just going to go over today, this morning, and probably spend a bit of time and have a chat. They're into farming, and that's what has led us to communicating. Let's say. I want to be careful because I'm pointing the camera around. I think he's reported us to social security for working. Well, not many work anyway. So he's reported us for selling drugs. That's more like it. He's filming house for that. So you have to be very careful where you point camera at here in Sheffield. Memorial Garden there at the side. So. But I thought, although I'll put some on this morning, I'll put some on later to let you know how we go on. I'm not going to take my GoPro with me because I don't think it's right to intrude. He's still sniffing, the old sniffer dog today. That's a better thing. Oh, I thought we were having a wee there. No, not doing no. Not doing no at all. Anyway, GoPro's not going with me this morning. We're just going to have a run out and just have a chat informally and talk about Jacob's sheep, probably, and other sheep and what it's like being for lambing and things like that. General chit chat, because I think more people's got into farming and living miles away from anything since lockdown, and I think people just want to get some fresh air and get away from all shit and crap of cities and city life. Looks quite well from that angle, doesn't it? So that's it in its entirety. The old high noon. Come on, sit round this way. That's community shop next door to us. Morning Sue. Oh no, she follows us. And Sue and her team, they work amazing. Unbelievable. They're forever doing stuff for community. So community can take clothes there and bric-a-brac and stuff, and people, young couples and that, building an house, setting off in life, can go there and get stuff basically for next to no. They look after everybody. And they don't get paid, they don't get a penny for doing it. Not 1 pence is handed to volunteers there. And there's plenty of voluntary shops around. Okay, I'm going to show you these daffodils. So next door is All About You. It's I'll show you that in a sec. But Richard, I think I've got his name right. It's not Richard. Look at these, what he's planted with kids. Look at them. They're just absolutely bloody beautiful. They really are. Now you'd think that kids would come and pick them, but they don't. Kids don't touch these at all. And they'll play football on our bit over there. I've never once seen a kid play football on here when these are out. I have when they're not out. But that's what Richard planted. Him and a load of kids off the area. Young kids. So just to give them something to do. And to try and get them to improve the area and look after it more. And he's at the end building. All About You. So hang on a minute, put that round there, that's it. So that's next door to us. That's our place there. He's still sniffing today. He hasn't found out, he's not sniffed out, he hasn't even had a wee yet. But if there's been a dog on here in last week while we've been away, he'll know about it. He'll know what breed it is and what time it were on here, and thinks it's a cop dog. So I just thought, you know what, this morning I'll just put on why we're in Sheffield and what I'm doing. We are names dropping and all that. But we're both looking forward to it, me and Cheryl. Basically just find out what they know about what we like, farming. Not that I am a farmer, not that I'll ever be a farmer. Oh, look, kicking legs, he does this. Look, he's not done a thing. You can have a look there. Dogs normally do this when they've done something. He's not done a thing. No there. But we get this domineering leg kick every so often. Come on. Come on. He's still sniffing today. Just absolute nightmare, this dog. This is in memory of Pete Rippon. So Pete was a local councillor. He did all sorts for community, this guy. He really did. He pulled his heart out for this community. And Pete loved Christmas. Absolutely loved Christmas. And me and Cheryl wanted to do something in memory of Pete. So it was decided that we'd pay for a Christmas tree for him. How beautiful is that? And kids put the lights on it and they put stuff on it at Christmas. So yeah, it's just something for community to remember an absolutely amazing bloke boy. So about what's going on here? I know that they're going to be doing some making stuff, flower beds and that. So look here, look. Made that, kids. So pallets and compost all belong to community shop. Please do not take, thank you. Nobody has. Nobody's took them, look, left them. That's how much respect that community shop has. Perhaps that and the fact that this 4 security cameras pointing this way from our premises. That helps as well. Not being sceptic and all like that, but it's true. Anyway, that's me done. That's a nice 10 minutes and 9 seconds walk around. And I'm back now. He's been for a walk round. God's in his heaven. Everybody's happy. Done. Just going to have a look at Memorial Garden before I switch off. And then who knows, I might just upload this now. I think we're setting off at about 10 o'clock. We're supposed to be there for, well, we said between 11 and 12. So, and it's Peak District. Let's have a look on our Memorial Garden. Whoa. So it's there, look. That's the Memorial Garden. An old gentleman who's, I think he's 91, that chair is his, and outside is his wife's little memorial plaque, and he comes and sits on that chair. The chair, I'm going to go around and show you. The chair was new when we bought him. We got him a chair to sit on because he used to come round, and he comes with his son almost every week and brings her fresh flowers and just basically sits there and has a chat to her for a bit. There's my sheep trailer. So we're here. So this is up these steps. That's where the lad's going, round back city. Tradesman's entrance. This is the Memorial Garden. And it's where ashes is put and things like that. That's little Tommy's resting place, baby Tommy. His ashes are underneath that bush thing. So this old guy's, I think we have to get him another one. It's knackered, look. It's been there for a year. Ada. So this is Ada's spot here. There we go. Loving memory of Ada Hall. So there are the flowers that he'll have brought in this week. But it's been warm, don't forget. Ada loved dogs. And that's her beloved dog. These little lights light up at night for her. And he sits there and has a chinwag. He has a bit of a natter to her. And it's lovely. This here, Margaret and Don. Now, Margaret and Don, I knew them personally. This rose tree is in memory of them. Just absolutely amazing. Katrina's mum and dad this. So, here we go. This is growing really well, this. James Ernest Walker. Crazy horse. Yeah, Terry Marshall. In memory of. This needs painting up. It's a job for Dave Hemmingham actually. I'll get him in to do this. In loving memory. Malcolm and Josie. Absolutely lovely, lovely couple. Under here. There we go. Frank and Mad Sharp. So they're the good places there. They live down on Chadwick Road. I knocked about with Darren there, son when I was a kid. There's so many up way around. This guy moved to Chesterfield, but he was born and brought up on Woodthorpe. And he came to see me before he died. And he were a character, let's say that. So Ian Robinson, 24th of the 2nd, 1924. 2024, sorry, when he died. 1956 he was born. And he loved silver birches, but he loved Woodthorpe as well. So he wanted something to be remembered by. Then he got his wish. Oh dear, right, so Let me get this right. Put it that way. Rest in place of baby Tommy, born sleeping. Baby Tommy's mum walked into our office on Woodhouse Road and had released a child to us that were born sleeping. She wanted no part in any of it. She didn't want to know the date and time at funeral. She didn't want to know anything to do with it. When I says it won't cost a note that we'd pay for it, she weren't bothered. It's not about money. She just wanted no to do with any of it. So she'd done like a disclaimer, and she'd mentioned us to look after him. Sadly, we did. We didn't have to. We went to Children's Hospital and we brought, let's call him baby Tommy, into our care. Strange one. Yeah, we had a funeral for him. We had a proper cremation. An whole team attended that cremation. Lisa Scott said some lovely words for him. Proper funeral, but just with our team. After service, I contacted his mum and says, his ashes are back with us now. What would you like to do with him? You do it. I don't want nothing to do with it. We hadn't actually got this place at that point, but we were in process of buying it. So, look there, can you believe it, look? Gas can. Look, it arses me off, it does, honestly. It's probably blown down from somewhere, but that's not the point of helping a bit. In fact, I think tomorrow I'll have David Johnson out. He can do a good sweep up and get rid of all these weeds. We haven't got no weeds in our weed free. Oh, it's sort of one there, but weed free in general. But that's not just here. Look, Governor, look. Hey, the governor. It's nice. It's a bit nippy, but it's nice. You all ready? Yeah. Here then, get your son. Watch this now. Watch him go into his mum. He's off. Come on. In the air. So we're ready. We're going to Peak District. As I've said. Data Protection Regulation Certificate. So we can't get information out. If somebody rings us up and says, oh, certificate of a corporate private limited company. That's our number, which we've had donkey's years. That's me and Carl on carriage. It's our reception area. Yeah. Prices on wall. So I'm going. Like I said, I'll put this on in a bit. Saturday funeral one. Hey, let's see. It's all quiet and peaceful, isn't it? I'm looking forward to going and meeting this family. I'm going to take kids some sweets. Let's have a chat. Have a cup of tea. Yorkshire tea, I hope. Better be. If it's not Yorkshire tea, there's going to be trouble. I'm not stopping. Right, I'm going. Have a brilliant day. I'm sorry I look rough this morning, don't I? But I've got a cold, that's the main thing. That is the main thing. Right, take care everybody. Have a fantastic day. And I shall probably post some later. As I said, I'm not going to take my camera with me. I'll take my phone, but I'm not taking my GoPro. I just don't think. I think we've been invited, and that's how it should be. That's how it should stay. take care, look after your sins, and God bless. From a Catholic in mourning for Pope. Yeah, want to be Catholic. I try hard, but I fail miserably. Ta-da.